Hey, this is Jackie with West Coast Connects, and I just wanted to shoot you over the quick little video that we were telling you about, and I'm just going to go over a couple tips and tricks that you guys could do that would help bring in business using your website and Google Business Profile. These are all things that you guys could do in-house. I would definitely, after this, love to hear some feedback from you guys, like whether or not it was helpful. If there was anything else you would have liked to have seen or have questions, you could also feel free to reach out. But I have your site pulled up, and first off, in recommendations, what I noticed is you are running off a Wix site. So right off the bat, I would suggest doing a straight.com. So if Roadrunner qualityroofing.com or 8runningqualityroof.com, something of that sort, so you can actually build on your own site and build your own leads. And I'll show you why here in just a minute. And obviously you guys have spent some time building this site out because the site looks really good. The couple suggestions being, the first that I had mentioned. Second would be to add a very clear click to call at the top to help conversions. People can just click it really quick and send you an email. That's really good. You want to make sure that it's big, bold, and people can't pass it up. Then I would also suggest doing a form over here at some point towards the top to have people fill out to get a quote or ask questions, whatever. That helps with conversions as well. So then I would also suggest doing some more content. So that's just basically the words on the page that just tell Google and people come to your site what you're about, services that you offer, the areas that you offer them in. But within the content, you want to implement the keywords that you want to be found for. And that's what's really going to help bring in more traffic when combined with the other tips that I'll be giving you. Google does like to see in between 1,500 and 2,000 words of content at least on your homepage. That's going to allow the Google bots to stay on your site longer. They're going to start trusting you more. You are who you say you are, and you are in the location that you're at. So you really want to help build the trust with Google. So then next, I just want to mention the citations. And what a citation is, it's your business name, address, and phone number in things like Yellow Pages and Yelp. You guys, obviously, you do have some, like at Bizpedia, those are some citations. You want to make sure that all the information is the same across the board. But what citations do, it also helps build your trust with Google that you're saying, I am here, I am this business, and Google is a big popularity contest, so you want to go out and give as many as you can. So that'll also help with your Google Business Profile ranking and also your website. So just to kind of take a look at some of your analytics here, this is a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and we'll look at the UR and the DR first. So the UR is the strength and the DR is the trust. And this is on a scale of 100. Now, the reason that your DR number is so high is because you are running off of a Wix site. So they're pulling in for the trust from the Wix site. It doesn't actually go towards your site itself. So when you go get your own actual .com, and by implementing some of these, it's going to help build your own leads, build your own digital real estate on your site. And then again, I'll show you with your competitors. So right now you don't have any backlinks, no referring domains, keywords, or traffic. So right now your website is just basically a landing page. It's not generating any leads or income for you. So then if we Google like roofing companies, Alamogordo, the specific location that you guys are in, what comes up sometimes are ads. Right now there's none running, but it is definitely a really good way to start getting in business quickly. So right at the top is the map pack, which is definitely imperative to come up in. And you guys right now are in the 3rd position in this general location. So I'm not sure how many locations that you guys do service, and it would definitely be beneficial to be able to expand out into some larger areas as well. About 30 to 40% of traffic goes straight to the website or gives you a call right from here. And so by expanding out into other areas, it will help increase traffic to your site. And then we go into the organics. So one of your top competitors in this particular location is Hamilton Roofing Company. And here's their site. I mean, it's pretty basic. It looks good. They, contact us for a free roof estimate. They have some content, but not as much as Google likes to see. So that's good for you. Will help you rank quicker if you start implementing it on your site. And so, they do Alamogordo, Artesia, Carlsbad, Los Cruces, Roswell. Certain areas are going to have more search volume. So it depends on what areas that you are servicing that you could add those location pages and those correlating keywords that people are searching. So if we look at their rankings right now, here's their strength and their trust. And I mean, they're fairly balanced, but it's not going to be very hard to beat out. They have 161 backlinks coming from 64 referring domains or websites. And what a backlink is, it's your website linked to another site that points direction back to you. Now, not all backlinks are the same. Some are going to be spammy and some are going to be more authoritative. So when you go out and get them, you really want to go out and get the backlinks that are more authoritative. They are relative to the niche that you're in, and they're going to end up sending more power to your site. So that's going to help you build the strength and trust in your site and start moving you up. So a good plan of action would be to match the amount of links that they have and then beat them out by at least 100. And then they're also coming up for 73 keywords, and they're getting about 134 organic traffic to their site per month. So if we take a look at some of the keywords that they're coming up for, so they're looking at, let's see, we want buyer intent keywords as well. So that's something that's going to be location specific, something that somebody is looking for services in your area, right now or at least soon. So they have like roofing Carlsbad, New Mexico. If that's a location that you service, there's 30 people a month that look up that keyword. Carlsbad roofing, 30. Roofing companies in Roswell, 70. Las Cruces, 40. Here's another 150 right here for Las Cruces. Let's see. Las Cruces again, 40. Alamogordo to Carlsbad. So something like this, for example, is not necessarily a keyword that you want to come up for because there's no buyer intent behind it. So it wouldn't serve any purpose. Something like roofers in Roswell, however, that does. So that's got about 40 searches per month and another 60 here. So if you service multitude of areas, you can definitely bring in a lot more traffic and bring in a lot more business with your site by implementing keywords that people are looking for in those areas. Now, once you start ranking, a percentage of that total volume is going to go to your site, and then a percentage of that is going to give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer. And so lastly, I did just want to mention your Google Business Profile. I would suggest expanding out the areas like I'd mentioned, but also this little blurb right here, it's about 700 words. You want to fill that out as much as possible. You want to add constant photos that are geolocated. You want to make consistent posts. That really helps build the strength of your Google Business Profile. And again, you really want to expand that out as far as you can. If you guys have any questions, like I said, feel free to reach out, but I definitely would love to hear some feedback. I hope this was helpful, and thanks so much.